What's good? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? RFG is here today to go over the Area 51 raid that took place almost a week ago. Yes, I'm late on this information. I've been very busy, but I got to break this down for everyone listening, okay? This right here was complete deception at every angle you look at it, all right? This right here took place on September 20th. Complete bogus bullshit. And it just shows you how lost and calcified most people are in this world right now. Okay? Because, from what I heard, this was tens of thousands of people that actually took the initiative to go out to Nevada and take part in this so-called raid, okay? And they don't understand that this so-called movement was all created and orchestrated by our own government, okay? This right here was a psyop, and it was orchestrated. It was basically a government test. That's what this was. This was a government experiment, a government test. And these motherfuckers right here fell for it. Okay? They fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Because while you're worried about, little fucking green men from another world, okay? There's a lot of things that are going on in this world right now, the world that we live on, that have to be changed drastically, okay? In order for us to have better lives, in order for our children and our grandchildren to have better lives on this earth, okay? There's certain parasites on this earth that have to be vanquished, okay? Only we can do that, all right? So when we give our energy to this bullshit right here, we are wasting precious time, okay? We are wasting our energy. We are wasting our thought. We are wasting our precious time, okay? Because let me tell you something. These particular people could have easily been gunned down in cold blood, and there wouldn't be a goddamn thing any judicial system could do about it. Because, folks, these people right here, okay, who work in and outside of this facility, they have a security clearance where they can kill you for violating their so-called rules, okay? They can kill you for that without being tried judicially, okay? Because according to their rules, they have a kill you and get away with it card, okay? And it's called a security clearance, okay? So, I told people before this started, if you're going to do this, you have to do that the right way. You know what I'm saying? You have to have some form of protection on you. And these people went there, unprotected, like it was some kind of fucking party or something. You see what I'm saying? These people could have easily been shot and killed on sight. Easily. But this was a experiment by the government to see how gullible and how controllable the masses really are. And this goes to show you how easily movements can actually be created by the government, by the opposition. Okay? This fucking movement of Raid Area 51 was in fact created by the government. Okay? And it was a test run to see how easily controllable the people still are. Okay? So they can create, not only can they infiltrate, but they can create their own movements, you see what I'm saying, through social media and get hundreds of thousands of people involved. You see? At ease. Because a lot of people fell for that. And while they were worried about little green men. You know what I'm saying? There's so much more important shit going on in the world right now. And you see, this event was actually predicted by The Simpsons. Okay? It's predicted by the fucking Simpsons, man. You see what I'm saying? And see, shit like this, well, before I get into that, I just want to say that this right here proves that this was pre-planned by the government as a test run to see how gullible the people are and to see how easily they can create false revolutionary movements. All right. But this incident to me proves that most of the so-called Caucasians today, okay, share relation with the Greys, okay, because the Greys are beings that are from the future and they're coming back to the past, okay? So basically, they are the Caucasian that fused its own genetics with artificial technology. This is why, after all these UFO crashes and all these UFO sightings and all these close encounters with these beings, you know, they say that these beings, they don't have any genitalia, they don't have any intestines or any digestive organs, okay? They don't have a real heart, all right? And the nutrients that's put in their body is injected in their body artificially. And so the waste from their body goes out of their pores. This is why when most people say they get around the Greys, they say that there is a foul stench. That is because they don't have any digestive organs. All the nutrients is injected in through artificial insemination, and then it's later excreted out of the pores, the waste. Okay? And this is just a being that fused itself with, artificial technology. Okay? Transhumanism. The Greys are a result of transhumanism. Okay? So in the future, and I've done videos on this before, in the very near future, okay, the so-called Caucasians that run this world, they're gonna, a select few of them are gonna fuse their genetics with artificial technology, and many will follow suit, okay, for that deception. All right? So this is your Caucasian of the future. And when they go back in time to the present, okay, they check up on themselves in the past. This is why most of the people who get abducted, okay, by these Greys are in fact Caucasian people. All right? And the only other time I can really think that the Greys abducted people on a mass level that weren't Caucasian was an incident in Brazil in 1970s. Yeah, in the 1970s. Okay? And I'm not sure if you can really consider that abductions. People were saying that they were being put to sleep by rays of radiation, and they were having meteorite particles and computer chips put in their skin. Okay? And that's what happened to the people in Brazil. But for the most part, all over the world, when you study these UFO encounters, especially, like I said, these abductions, when people actually get abducted and tested on, it is the so-called Caucasian. Okay? And I do not believe that that is a coincidence at all. I don't believe that is a coincidence, folks. I don't believe in coincidences at all. Okay? Because these motherfuckers are out here worried about, some little green men, but they got, humans all over the world starving to death. You know what I'm saying? You got missing children all over the world that, they're being kidnapped, some raped, molested, used as sex slaves. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are tortured, killed, and eaten alive. Some of them are, having their organs harvested. Then you got corrupt fucking politicians running this country, okay? This world, yeah, the whole world, okay? And then you got, people being vaccinated and abortions going on, which is reducing the world population. Okay, hundreds of millions of doses of vaccines have used aborted fetal remains. So that means when you get vaccinated now, you can expect to have the aborted fetuses in your bloodstream, in your body. You know what I'm saying? Aborted fetal tissue. The same thing that Monsanto's food has the same aborted fetal tissue. So it'd be in everybody's best interest to go look up what food companies are owned by Monsanto. And every company you see on that list, do not eat that. Do not eat from that company. Do not purchase any items that are owned by that company that's owned by Monsanto. All Monsanto farms need to be burnt the fuck down. All right? That's what we need to be concerned about. Okay? They're concerned about little green men, and the tap water in the country is now infected with atrazine. Atrazine destroys testosterone. Okay? So it's basically feminizing the male population in the country. It may also be masculinating the female population in the country. Okay, you got chemtrails being sprayed over us every day. They're trying to put nanofibers under our skin. Okay, and poisons in our lungs. We got HAARP out here controlling our fucking weather. You know what I'm saying? And we got corrupt ass politicians. So, we should be wanting to raid the White House, the Congress, the Vatican, and, the UN and the British monarchy. We shouldn't be giving a fuck what's going on at Area 51. Okay, because let me tell you something. There's been so much attention on Area 51. Guess what? More than likely, whatever they were hiding at Area 51 is now in another location. Okay? Whatever was at Area 51, I can bet you that most of it is at another location. Okay? The government is not stupid. All right? Flat out. So if you want to know about what I think about this raid, once again, it's stupid in my opinion. It was all orchestrated by the government. That's why it came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? On Facebook. And we all know Facebook is owned and ran by the feds. Okay? Raid Area 51 came out of nowhere. Everybody jumped on the bandwagon. And there's much more important things going on in the world right now than some goddamn little tiny gray men, okay, at a government facility. All right? So that's really all I had to say on this topic. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's The Chosen One, man. I'm out.